All right, today what we're going to do is we are going to look at how you submit assignments to Schoology. And there's lots of different assignments that your teachers will have. Sometimes they'll do a Google Drive assignment. Sometimes they'll do just a normal assignment where you have to type in. Perhaps they have provided a document for you. Maybe they're looking for you to submit an iMovie or a pic collage or just a photo, or even a discussion. So there's so many different types of assignments, and each one may be slightly different. So let me start out with Google Drive. If your teacher assigns a Google Drive assignment, this is going to look different than the others. You're going to have your assignment. I'm going to toggle over to My Document, and then you'll have a document icon in the middle, and you can click on that. It'll open in Google Docs, and you can type your assignment. Once you're ready, you'll hit Submit Assignments, and then say yes, submit. You're going to wait for it to fully submit, and done. So this is a Google Drive assignment that teachers have set up. I'm going to hit that X on the top left-hand side to get back. So that's a Google Drive assignment. Another one is link sharing. So this is another one that's a little bit unusual. So if you were to do a link, and a perfect example, let me go into actually Google Drive to show you. So let's say I have a Google Slides, and I'm going to hit those three dots next to it. I have link sharing already on. See the blue, how it's toggled on. I can copy my link, and then I'm going to go back into those three dots, and I'm actually going to look for details on the bottom here, because I want to see with that link who has what ability. And so it says link sharing is on down here where it's green, and I have the pencil, which is edit, which is what I want. I want my teacher to be able to edit it so they can write comments back to me. So I have link sharing on. I have that pasted. I'm going to go, or copied, I'm going to go back into my Schoology assignment. I have link sharing on. I click in here, and the first tab is info. See how it's underlined in blue? I'm going to toggle to the right under submissions, and then you want to be under submissions when you hit that plus sign in the top right hand corner. I'm going to create a submission. Going to paste my link here, and I'm going to hit that green check mark, and it's going to upload my link. Now, there's two parts to a link. So first I hit that plus sign and I created a submission. The second thing is I want to be under submissions. I'm going to double check that it is underlined in blue, and I'm going to hit that comment and then the little plus sign, and I'm going to paste my link one more time here. The reason you have to paste it twice with a link is the first one tells Schoology, so the first one meaning under the create submission, tells Schoology that you have submitted it. The second one, and again make sure that you're under submissions and then hit that comment, makes that link live. It makes it active so your teachers can click on it instead of having to copy and paste. So that was link sharing. So the first one was kind of Google Drive assignment. That was link sharing. These are a little bit unique and you won't see them very often. What you will see, however, is let's say you have to submit, and again, I'm in the info. I'm going to go to submissions, so where the submissions is underlined, and I'm going to hit that plus sign. And this is where I have a couple different options. So I can create a submission, which we just did with the link sharing. I can submit photos and videos. This will pull up my camera roll. I can submit from resources. This is where you can pull up your Google Drive or OneDrive. I'll just show you actually. I'll submit from resources, click on Google Drive. You may have to authorize it the first time. And then you can select a document. At the top you'll hit import, and then you'll get this green check mark, and that's how you import it. So that's from the plus sign, submit from resources, Google Drive and OneDrive. You can record audio, so if you're going to do a verbal response. You can also submit from iOS apps. And then I'll hit browse here, and on the bottom screen I'm in the recent, so I'm pulling up recent documents I've worked on. I can also do browse, and I can toggle Google Drive on and pull up my recent documents as well there. But for this example, let's go back to submit photo and video. I'm going to pull up my camera roll, select a photo, hit that check mark. I only have one selected, so I'm down at the bottom here. And then I'm going to hit the very top, that green check mark, and it's going to upload. You can upload more than one. This example, I just did one of them. And as you can see, the media is uploading. You get this little pie chart that shows you where you're at. If you are at the very end of class and you're uploading, we ask that you stay the 30 seconds or so for it to fully upload. Because if you were to walk out into the hall, you may lose Wi-Fi and then you'd lose this assignment. So wait for it to upload. When it fully does, you'll get this green bar across the top and this confirmation message, just like this. And then what you'll see is these timestamps of different versions that I have been practicing with. So the timestamp is something that you should pay attention to because it's another form of confirmation. So again, that was under submit photo and video. I know that we practiced doing the create submission and we shared a link before. This is also where you can just type messages. Perhaps your teachers have just asked some questions, so you can type here. Another really great suggestion for creating submission is, let's say your teacher gives you an option to do a paper copy of the assignment or a digital. And let's say you chose paper because you wanted to do this great piece of artwork and you turned it in to your teacher. So your teacher knows you have it turned in. You know you have it turned in, but Schoology doesn't know that the assignment has been turned in. So we just want to go under create submission. I'll back up a second here. So what you want to do is you go into the assignment, then under submissions, make sure it's underlined in blue, hit the plus sign, create submission, and you're just going to say turned artwork, or this you can say turned in paper copy or turned in artwork, whatever you want to say, and hit that green check mark. And this is just going to tell Schoology that you have turned it in, and that way you don't get those past due notices. So lots of different options from within the Schoology app to create different submissions. With technology, there's always more than one way to do things. So for example, if I were to go to the Notability app, it could be any app, but this is just one. I could also start there, and I'm just going to hit that square arrow in the top left-hand side. So regardless of what app you're in, usually there's a square arrow, and usually there's either a share button or send a copy. You're looking for anything like that. This allows me to upload straight to Google Drive, or down below I'm going to say other apps. Now it wants me to know what format. For this, we'll just do PDF. We'll say share note. It's working and getting it together, and then I'm going to scroll over, copy to Schoology, submit assignment, pick my class, pick my assignment, and say upload. So again, there's more than one way. You can start in the Schoology app and hit that plus, and you can get 2 different assignments, or start in the other app and hit that square arrow, and then try to share or send a copy to Schoology. So more than one way to submit assignments. And it will just take practice. That Google Drive assignment, that link sharing, those are things you will not encounter very often. Most of the time you're just hitting the plus sign and you're either writing or just submitting a document that you've been working on. And that's it. If you have any questions, please ask your teacher or swing by the Business Center.